Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Following a sold-out run at ART, the new musical Waitress, which features a score by award-winning singer-songwriter Sara Bareilles and direction by Tony Award winner Diane Paulus, will open on April 24th at the Brooks Atkinson Theater. And we drop by the rehearsal room to bring you a sneak peek and to meet the company led by Tony Award winner Jessie Mueller.
Wait. Here we are at Waitress, the musical.
I'm not even covered in flour today, actually. Usually when I get encountered in this room, I have a lot of flour on me, but I'm pretty clean right now.
You make baking look so simple. Were you a good baker?
Well, I had a choreographer. Lauren Lataro makes it look really good. Because if I was doing it, I think it would be very messy. You know what? I'm not a bad baker. I haven't baked in a long time, but I enjoy it. I like it. I find it it's very zen. I like stirring. I like cooking. Yeah.
I'm sure it's great to cook with a beautiful score like this one.
God. Yes, cooking with underscoring is even more enjoyable. Yeah, when you get to cook to Sara Bareilles, it's a transportive experience.
This is such a beautiful musical. I fell in love with this at ART. What's it like living in this world? And talk about this beautiful woman you play.
This is such a I got attached to it so quickly. I heard early demos of Sarah's when I heard they were doing a workshop. And it was like, I wish I could remember what song I listened to first. From the first song, I was like, and then I think by the time I got to She Used to Be Mine and the song Everything Changes, which for the longest time I literally couldn't listen to without crying my face off.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes are the same way, their place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them.
Well, I get to say welcome to Broadway. How does it feel?
It's exhilarating. It's so fun to be. It's so exciting. It's very surreal. I have to say, this is a new world for me, and we spend so much time in the bubble of creating the show. You sort of forget that eventually people are going to watch it. So it's a really exciting time, and we're a few weeks away from our first audience. So, the juices are flowing.
There's nothing like creating for theater. It's a whole different element. It's like you're in the trenches together. You're all creating together. You've got Diane Paulus at the helm. Jessie Nelson. What's the whole collaboration been like for you?
That the word that I use is collaborative, which it seems redundant. But I'm not used to a process where you are a part of the orchestra. I think that what I love is that there really aren't any soloists here. I mean, we are all so deeply dependent on the faith and creativity of our partners. And I think we've created a really beautiful bond, and luckily our show really feels like a little family.
Yes, a miracle right here. Stop racing, let's face it. Mistakes like this will make us Let's not
Oh, this is just the best. This has been the best experience ever. I mean, between Jessie and Diane and Sara and Lauren now, who's joined our team, this has just been the most incredible experience. These people are at the top of their game, and to get to be in the room where we're all kind of figuring out how we get to tell this story has just been such a pleasure.
It's been an extraordinary experience, truly an extraordinary experience. getting to work with Sara and having music that is as amazing as this music is pretty inspiring to write to. And then having Jessie Mueller say your lines and having Diane direct your scenes. I'm very lucky for my maiden voyage to have all this.
I am so excited. This is the moment. You wait for this moment. You work so hard on a show for years developing it. We had a beautiful run at ART, and we've had this gift of getting back in rehearsal, making it better, deepening it, working again with this cast, bringing in a new choreographer, Lauren Lataro, who's just broken open a whole new vocabulary for us. I can't wait.
An incredible team to work with.
Yes, indeed. It's been really educational and wonderful, and Sara and Jessie and Diane are just at the pinnacle of their careers as artists. They're incredible artists.
So was it the material that attracted you first? Was it the team?
It was the material. I knew the movie, and I loved the movie, and loved Sara's music, and I always wanted to work with Diane. So it was just it was all the things put together.
My legs were carved for you. I love you like a dream. I would if you are cover me with stuff. I will hold it up. Yeah, strong and stable. I love you like a table.
It's been great. I've been a part of it for a long time, and I was in a reading of it where Sara just sat at a piano in an apartment and sang through the score, and it was like a life-changing moment. Her music is just it's just infectious. You cannot help but be drawn in by her writing. It's just like you just like want to bathe even in the painful stuff. It's just like you just need it. You desire it, and she's incredible. So it's been great.
I'm beyond excited and filled with anxiety because I have been dreaming of this moment since I was a baby. Like since I knew even how to sing, how to walk, how to talk, it was always such a dream of mine. So it's kind of scary, but I'm so excited.
I mean, what a way to come to Broadway. What a team.
I know. Well, I knew that I didn't know because you get cast when you get cast, but I really wanted it to be special, my Broadway debut, and this one is it takes the cake. I mean, Sara Bareilles and just these Broadway pros, and the show is so good and everyone is so good in it, and the cast is so lovely. I couldn't ask for a better show to make my debut.
It's a beautiful family we have here, and we're just excited to get in the theater and get it rolling.
I fell in love with this at ART. Terrific up there. What's the whole experience been like for you, Eric, with working on Waitress?
It's amazing. There's a magic about this show that is unlike anything that I've experienced with a production before, and the fact that it's so helmed maternally, I think is really a benefit for us. It's extraordinary the way that it's blossoming and the pie's coming together.
And singing this beautiful score.
The score for this show, it pushes the story along so vividly, and the fact that Sara has written these songs that you would think you would have to go through in life to create, and yet she's actually put it to paper and then put it on stage, and we get to tell the story with it, is extremely inspiring.
Well, I'm very excited. It's been a 2-year prep for all this and a wonderful run at the ART in Boston, and getting a wider audience to see this wonderful play and hear this fabulous music is very exciting.
I love that it's a very complex human story that deals with very specific, human complications that we can all deal with. And I think this team has done an amazing job, led, mostly by Sara's amazing score, which does a lot to capture those complexities, All these characters are flawed in some way. They're all searching for some sort of path through to happiness. I think this team has got a really, really keen ear that's tuned to that the complexity which we're all trying to work towards.